Welcome back to STL Live. I'm Raynah Rey, here with Kevin McKinney of SLACO and Charles Bryson of the Civil Rights Enforcement Agency. So when we went to break, we were talking about what are you doing, the two organizations combined, to see that those four basic things exist for people in the city of St. Louis. So I'll let each of you answer that question on what your particular agency is doing to see that happen.
Well, SLACO, I'll go first. SLACO is a neighborhood organizing group. We work to organize groups in the neighborhood. We work to train neighborhoods, leaders to actually do things in their neighborhoods that are good. We offer training. We also are advocates for neighborhoods. So with 30 different neighborhoods as members, obviously there are 30 different ways that people feel things should get done. But SLACO's kind of that safe space where people can come and exchange ideas and exchange conversations and understand that, you know, Holly Hills might be a little different than Lewis Place, but they want to figure out what Lewis Place is doing good that we can kind of do, what Holly Hills is doing that we can kind of do, what Shaw's doing that we can kind of emulate in College Hills. So it's a good opportunity for people to work together to better their particular neighborhood. And that's why we felt like Neighborhoods United for Change would be definitely a SLACO project, because we can bring those safe places together.
It's almost like you're wanting everybody to understand their neighbor to better understand themselves.
That's right. Oh yeah, that's what it is. You got to do a little bit more listening as opposed to talking. Mm-hmm. And then when you do talk, you're actually understood, because people want to hear what you have to say. Mm-hmm. So it's not like they're being force-fed. They're enjoying the conversations, because some of these people have never even been outside their neighborhood. I mean, I had people that told me they never had been to Tiger Grove Park. They live in the city of St. Louis, never been to Tiger Grove Park, never been north of Tiger Grove Park, never been south of Tiger Grove Park. Mm. So I mean, you know, so we got a lot to work on. Right. We got a lot to work on.
All right. Well, what's CREA doing?
From our standpoint, we're doing several things. Number one, Neighborhoods United for Change. The other thing is we're working under Mayor Slade's direction to train all city officials on racial equity. And so we've had 3 trainings now that culminate, I think, with 350 different city employees on racial equity. We've got another session coming up in January, and then we'll start talking about budgeting. So when we talk about neighborhoods, why does this neighborhood have some things and another neighborhood doesn't? Sometimes it's budgeting, and sometimes it's how the city affects change in particular neighborhoods. So not only are we doing the Neighborhood United for Change, which is the ground, but we're also seeing how the city budget plays into creating racial equity.
In the last 50 years, where have we come from to where we are now, and where do you see us going?
I think we've come from a horrendous place, because CREA was founded based on the fact that there was a race riot in the city of St. Louis over swimming by African Americans in Fairground Park. We've had some years that have been really good in terms of civil rights and human rights. Right now, I think that there's people are trying to roll back the civil rights, and CREA's got to be that voice, if you will, in the community, that safe space that Kevin talks about, where people can come and say, I believe that I've been discriminated against. Here's what happened at my job, or here's what happened in my education. So we've got to be that safe space to make sure that everyone's civil rights are upheld.
Well, what I think is really interesting is that nothing you said is a black-white thing. It's an everybody, all people thing, and I think that's really interesting.
It is true, and it is true in the city of St. Louis, because we have such diversity, and we want to capitalize on that diversity. So for us, by federal, state, and local mandate, everyone has civil and human rights that we must uphold.
Wonderful. So if a neighborhood wanted to join you?
Yes, if a neighborhood wants to join up with SLACO, they need to check out our website, www.slaco-mo.org. That'd be the best way to get in touch with us. Or email me at kmckinney@slaco-mo.org. That's the best way.
Well, gentlemen, I wish we could keep talking because this is the kind of conversation that really makes a difference and we should be able to have on a regular basis. So thank you for being here
Thank you.
and having this conversation with me today.
Thank you.
Much appreciated.
You can learn more about SLACO by checking out their website at slaco.m-o.gov or call them at 314-361-3406 and use the social media hashtag NU4Change. There's more STL Live after this. Stay with us.